SUPA ROBO Wise! It's your boy Zappa, Daimyo no Super Robo, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Y. 4 stages remain, technically. We are recording before the August 1st stream to see what new content is coming, and our goal in this session, or perhaps the next, is to finish the game itself. To be done, to hit credits. So once I get my windows in the correct order and I can push button, that's not good. Oh, that was doubly weird because I thought I had the window up. Let's go. I was going to try to clear out, but I found myself in the loop where I had to do all 7. But in doing the final front missions, we got through the Curse of Mercy, that is Rimmel. Thank you so much for all your assistance, Rimmel. Allow me to formally recognize your contributions, even though nobody liked it. Thank you, Representative Etchka. I'll keep giving it all I've got. Rimmel, there's something I wanted to ask you. Of course. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but do you have any memories of your past life? Shut. I've been set on the reincarnation of Rimmel loved. I also heard that she had a romantic relationship with Neil and that she met a tragic end. I think that's why when I see Neil, I feel a stab of pain deep in my heart. Wait, so I don't know what this feeling is or means, but I do know that I'm Rimmel Gelfeed, not Rimmel Luft. And I also know that I'll keep fighting my Shion side until we can return to Beiston Well. Thank you, Rimmel, for helping me see what's important in the lives we live, not how we're born. That's a good conversation. I like that. Got a guard program, that's cool. If we go and look at Miss Rimmel, main pilots get. Yeah, I had a blue here, but I don't remember who it was. I want to keep you for Zeal. And these 3 are correct. Who was? Oh, I had Mirialia. But I'm not really worried about repair resupply. Extra EXP? Definitely don't need that. Extra barrier. That's crit rate. Main pilots who have bond face for love get +5. That's feels kind of lame. +5 starting morale is pretty good. Not worried about SP. Emergency clutch heal or extra XP. I'm not worried about experience either, so we'll definitely want the morale. I love having that Zeal. I don't need the money anymore. So, and I already have Disrupt over here. So alas, Reina must leave again. Extra starting morale. And so that actually gives us... Oh. Really? Main pilots and sub-pilots ally units gain +5 SP on sortie. But we start with 100%, so... Yeah, sorry, you're back out. Extra morale buff. And I think that actually, yeah. Yeah, I don't need the balance anymore. Disrupt and analyze. Big money, big prize. Charge and trick is a good thing to have. 10 max morale is also great. I'm not worried about MXP, but that emergency 8. We'll see. We'll think about this. The Zeal is good. Base smash press, although I'm not too worried about press anymore. I don't really use support defend. The smash, maybe. We might have to come back to that. Wall and focus is good. Brave is good for people who can't do it. Press and Axel. And that's brave, and that gives smash, right? Oh, it doesn't give smash. Activates Pierce on the collar. Gundam fight. Get set. Charge and trick. Charge is good. Trust and gain. You gets 300 attack power for 1 turn and pierce. Oh, that will just do more damage if I'm right there on the edge of not doing damage. So, Otaki Factory is finally out. Ikshima's in. Then main pilots and sub-pilots gain 10 morale. Mercy, Trick, and Flash. All allergy 20% of it. Oh, extra terrain effects. We're probably going to be in space a lot. Better barriers isn't bad. Yeah, Pierce and Crush. We're good. We're good. This is good. Let us finally become savior of the earth. Sirocco, in control of the evolving ruins, wages final war to become the new ruler. Let us begin. We're locked in. This is in-game now. No more side missions, no more side paths until we hit credits. Tokyo. What's the sound? Look, over there! People of Earth, hear my voice. My name is Izana. I speak for the Animus clan, who, as one who has surpassed humankind. Australia, Sydney. I bring these words to the entire world in order to guide humanity into the future. Side 1, Londinian. We ask you, Are you fit to succeed the Animus clan? A Advent residential quarter. To find the answer to that, we will now begin our selection process. People of Earth, if you are fit to do so, catch these hands.
Son of the superhuman. What does it mean? What does you mean by selection process?
Probably wants to destroy anyone who she doesn't find worthy.
We won't just roll over and accept that.
Prime, yes. I don't think they're going to call it DLC 4, but it will be effectively DLC 4 the end game. Just like they didn't call DLC 3, they called it EX. So this is, you know, not 4, but the finale. And I don't think we're going to get... We've now entered a state of emergency. According to the information we just received, all and unknown factions launching attacks all over the world.
All over the world? At the same time?
This must be Zana's selection process. Jiggins! Oh, Schwarzkopf!
Damn it! Those black mechs are here now too? We can't hold out with our normal numbers.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah! Might reinforce!
Looks like our reinforcements are here.
Eh?
What? Raval?
They are using stolen Raval robots.
They are fighting the black ones?
Good. Briefing room. Even just should show you the idea of the situation.
Isana mass-produced the Black Stellas and used them to attack the entire world. And now Raval's taking them on, huh? Balbum expressed his intent to defeat the Evolvers when he declared war on us. Well, it seems he wasn't lying. Clash between the Evolvers and Raval's brought chaos to the world.
But look, that's another way. This could be our chance.
How so?
Raval is currently focusing all of its efforts on defeating the Evolvers. As a result, we're getting reports of it helping Earthside. This may be an opportunity for the people to reconsider their opinion of Raval.
Edgar, are you saying what I think you're saying?
One could say the Ralvalians are a victim of the Evolvers and the future of Earthlings. If possible, I'd like to reconcile with them. Still, I understand where you're coming from, but I know what you're trying to say. Our desires mean nothing if Ralval doesn't share them.
What do you think, Samus? I think it's possible. Not all Ralvalians support war. One problem, though. All comes down to their leader, Ralvalbum. Exactly, and reconciliation isn't part of His Majesty's vocabulary.
Yeah, I doubt it is.
That's why Celestial Emperor Ralvalbum.
Then for now, let's focus on resolving the problems that we're currently facing.
Right, the Evolvers are attacking mankind in the selection process.
And depending on the situation, Ralval might attack the Earth's forces.
Is that bad news? It's an understatement. If this continues, both the Evolvers and Ralval will deal a devastating blow to mankind.
We can't just let them take each other out? Great. As this goes on, law and order will completely collapse. If that happens, the war will just drag on, exactly what the Evolvers are after.
Chaos would also serve Valbelm's goal of conquering mankind. Aw, give us a fucking break already! Why can't they just kill each other instead of making us deal with it? If we tried to wait for the right moment during the fighting, things could easily get past the point of no return. And what are you supposed to do? Got two choices. Fight the Evolvers or fight Ralval.
We brought everyone here to discuss exactly that. It's time, everyone. The briefing will now begin. We'll have someone else joining us for it, too.
It's been some time, Wise next. Scirocco!
The situation demands urgency. I was the one who made contact with him.
Ugh.
You seem unhappy with this arrangement, Camille Bedon.
I get the situation. I'll keep my personal reservations to myself.
A wise decision. In which case, I expect an apology for your previous show of discourtesy.
What?
Why wouldn't I? You all rejected my offer. Though the situation may now be different, you've gone back on your word. You have a price to pay for that. Very well.
Representative Echka.
It's my duty as representative.
Indeed it is.
I apologize for our rudeness the other day, Patimus Scirocco.
Apology accepted.
I will permit you to sit at the negotiation table. That said, our positions will not be as equals. You are all now under my command.
You piece of... First you make Echka apologize, now this shit! Never miss a chance to climb above everyone else, do you?
You're welcome to think whatever you want. But I'll lead the operation against the Evolvers and Raw Val regardless.
Do you have a plan?
First, I'd like you to take a look at this.
The Evolvers and Raw Val? Is Battlefield spread here too?
What do you expect to show?
Missions defend South Home Laboratory. Focus on intercepting anything that comes close.
Spectre, high energy rings approaching from outer space.
What?
A high energy reading at large-scale explosion been detected at South Home Labs. Full damage extent unclear.
Bombardment from satellite orbit?
That's the power of the Evolver ruins. Correct. I've succeeded in gaining control over it.
How did you manage that?
It's all of the superhuman and Echka, her copy. If those two represent an awakened state of the Latin Evolver factor, then we have built and artificially awoken our own dormant factors. The rest involves psychommune biorelation systems. When I channel superhumanity's will into the ruins, my control is solidified.
Forcing an awakening? It's exactly what the Evolvers are trying to do.
Scirocco, all you've done is accelerate mankind's evolution to a more combative race. Yes, I've heard all about that from Rune Nexus. As well as how mankind used this to conquer other planets.
You trying to bring out the worst possible future?
How can you say it's the worst? That's simply short-sighted.
Nexus of military power will only destroy you. Mankind has no need to combat through evolution.
Evolution through combat. I'm not surprised someone twisted by a Gios would say that, Lelouch v. Britannia. But I'm not the same as you. I'm intelligent enough to use that power properly. And in doing so, I will become Savior of the Earth. Savior? I will personally destroy the Evolvers in Raw Val and bring about a new world.
By silencing any opposition?
I certainly care more about mankind's future than otherworldly evadement or some ancient grudge. From my point of view, you're no different. You use other people for your own benefit, then you ruin their lives, their freedom, and their peace. You needn't worry. I can give them freedom and peace, under certain conditions, of course.
Those things aren't meant to be given. They're meant to be won.
I see logic has no effect on any of you. I'm only after one thing. Your submission. It's to save the world. You can't refuse this, Echka. Don't you dare make light of me, Patimus Scirocco. What? The Evolvers, Raw Val, and you? We'll crush any and all who make themselves an enemy of peace and freedom. I hope you don't regret this, Echka Y. Fran Burnett. I'll say the same to you. Consider this a breakdown of negotiations. You can spend your time wallowing in your own impotence. Transmission was terminated. I suppose that was to be expected. We have no objections. It's dangerous to join forces with Scirocco.
His hold on the ruins power is an attractive prospect, but we also one we need to avoid.
The man doesn't realize he's been steered straight into the path the Evolvers want him on. Or maybe he's so confident he thinks it won't go their way. What shall we do, Representative Etchka? Despite Patimus Scirocco calling himself Savior of the Earth, I expect he'll wait and watch for the time being. I'll wait until Evolver's raw valve and Earth's nations are spent, then intervene. That's what he'd do, alright. We can't leave him to his own devices, though. Not when he's accelerating mankind's evolution into a combat species. In that case... The A-Element will now head to Evolver Ruins and Satellite Ore and take down Patimus Scirocco. All hands, begin your preparations. We haven't a moment to waste.
The next scenario, Savior of the Earth. Our lineup is certainly an incredible one. Force made up of unmanned machines and zombie soldiers. That's one way to put it. Go with sad, though. Keep in mind that all mankind will submit and extol us as their saviors. Their saviors, huh? You seem dissatisfied with that prospect, Yazan. Couldn't care less about that shit personally. I want a battlefield and you gave me one. So I was right to go to you.
Then I expect you to destroy them all.
Here they come.
Boat out. Let's definitely make sure to grab Camus. Also, in the interim, we've replaced Soletta. Or we replaced in... Choo Choo and Soletta have swapped roles. Soletta is now the other sniper. 23. And I still get 3 more. So we want Gundam. And we want Gundam. And we want Gundam. Hold on. Let me... Who can I pull out? Let's pull Allenby out. And... put Lulu in. All wise next units, move out!
Logos, DG Cells, Marmea Army, Ghosts of Revolutionary War. To hand it to our enemy, they put together an impressive fighting force.
And past them all the Evolva ruins. So, got any updates for us, Forte? Updates? About what? About you and Etchka, duh! You getting used to being your sister? This isn't really the time, is it? It's exactly why we're asking. Can we, take a rain check on the conversation? Oh, come on! I mean, it would be so embarrassing.
So you've come, Advent. Scirocco!
Surprised you chose to attack me first. You're more foolish than I imagined. I'll have to show you the extent of my power then. Okay.
Bombardment from the ruins? But he missed on purpose. Correct. That was your final warning.
It's him!
Lord Gibril! Lord Gibril! I am this ruin's administrator. Savior of the Earth and judge presiding over the ignorant masses. This means you awaken his evil factor and attain the power of superhumanity. Damn you, Scirocco. Victor Jibril's vanity and hatred. I see. You will focus on one thing only right now. There's no better choice if Scirocco wanted an easy man to do his bidding. Now come, Wise next. Any of you get in the way will be of the Savior will be judged. And you'll have to deal with us as well. Lube! It's one fine stage for our fight. You better make this fun for me, Wise next. Yazan, how can you be on board with this? You were never affected by the desire for conflict in the slightest. How could you believe a word out of that guy's mouth? My conflict's mine and mine alone. I don't give a crap about Wilforce or Shirako. The thing I need is a battlefield. It's the whole reason I'm here. Ugh, talking like a brick wall. Words won't work on an animal consumed with desire. Fighting is the only thing we can do. All units, AI events will hold the rune's power in check. To do that, the AI event will need to arrive at this point. Boop. Thank you for highlighting it. Mission accepted. So we're charging straight into their army. We'll take care of the surrounding enemies and clear a path for the AI event. Be careful, the ruins will keep bombarding us. Sure are cranking the difficulty up for this fight. That doesn't change what we have to do.
AI event, charge.
Aye aye, miss.
Wise next, open fire. We'll put a stop to Passenger Shirako's mission once and for all.
Shirako, neither people nor this world will bend to your will.
Alright, everybody turn on. Alright, turn back on. Everyone gets charged. Pop that assist cheer. Disruption.
このまま正面を突破する。マクロスをただの戦艦だと思うなよ。甘いわ。相手アタック。
Level up for Char. 2 levels for Char. He's I took all my presses off, didn't I? Yeah, it's fine.
みんなに迷惑かけるなら私が止めます。一気に攻め込みます。
乗っているのは機械なのか。ここで仕留める。
Where is Knight? Knight is here. Not that it matters that they're together, but it doesn't hurt.
分かっているぞ。敵を拘束する。
あとは任せる。終わりだ。
上出来だ C2。
Leveled up for them. You have people to go punch. Nice crit. Blow up for Haruka.
AI 対人間負けられない。合流がセット。切り裂け。
$119. Okay, interesting. Or is this random damage time? Random damage time! A bombardment from the ruins is aimed directly at us!
They turned the power to max up They turned down the power to max out their accuracy?
There's no way I can dodge this!
Then we just gotta tear up the ruins before they pick us off. Let's get the A-Advent at a specific spot to do that. We'll clear a path for the A-Advent! Fighting the foolish masses just means you're all fools as well. Lord Disrael. Just wait right there, we'll deal with you for good this time. You point your blades at me, the savior, equal to rebelling against the earth itself. Accept your punishment, for I am the judge.
No, you're not. You're just dumb. It's time for the enemy to reduce by at least 10. I think the range was the issue on that one. 3, 4. Kito! J9 levels up. Oh, hey, let's solve that problem.
私はこんなところで終わるつもりはありません。人を襲う機械は破壊します。お願い、イグネスト。
Level up for the mages.
貴様の攻撃などとうに見切っておるわ。さてどう料理してくれようか。邪魔だ。
1 second. Trying to keep up the habit of 5. Just so I don't like mindlessly just mash through the buttons and make the game not interesting. Or the video or anything.
よくもやったな。お返しをさせてもらうぜ。
ゴーッと
ボーイス。
ゴーッと
ラムー
調子に乗ってると後で痛い目に遭うよ。
分かってる。
ヘビーメタルと似たような兵器ならバスターにエネルギーを増す。終わりだ。撃て。うわ勝負あったな。今の俺ならこれくらいはわかるぞ。今ならばゼータが魂の力を表現するマシンならやってみせる。いけ
Spirit and Smash.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, yo. Camille does not fucking play. Yazan! Come on, Camille, would it kill you to have some fun? Personally, I could fight like this forever. How have you not heard? The only thing will bring the worst... So only bring out the worst possible future. Hey, who says it's the worst? I know I'm hoping for a future filled with fighting. If you want to fight, fine, but don't drag the whole damn world into it. It's time we end this, Yazan. Give guys like you free reign, the world we know it is doomed.
ヤザン、戦争は遊びじゃないんだよ。ゼータが魂の力を表現するマシンなら、俺がそれを引き出してみせる。やるんだ、生きている俺が。うわー！遊びでやってんじゃないんだよ。
バカな。
I did say Camille wasn't playing.
落ちるだと。
ありがとう、みんな。
Gunfight program. 2 levels for Camille. Must be losing my edge. Yazan! Just surrender already! Heh, no way. Are you kidding? I live my life however I wanted to so far. I'm sticking with that to the end. Yazan, wait! See ya, Camille. It's been fun. And he still fucks off. Huh. Does he seriously still want to fight? I imagine he'll keep his fight as long as there's a battlefield to fight on. Son. Oh no, there it was. I think I want to put Shikishima back just to get that energy recovery. Or not Shikishima, Otaki Factory.
「モビルドールと同じということか。急いだ方が良さそうだな。確実に仕留める。
I don't think you even have any items on you. Oh, you do. Your move is still shit, though.
Oi!
俺は仮初めだ。しかし今こそ力を結集する。各機俺の指揮通りに動け。
了解。
敵の位置を固定する。
さて始めるとする。行くよグー。そこだー。
仕上げはお前だスザク。
ランスロット真の切り札を使わせてもらう。セブンカウントゴー。セブン、シックス、ファイブ、フォー、スリー、ツー、ワン、ゼロ、バースト。
間一髪だったな。
この巨体で回避できたのなら御の字だ。
波状攻撃いくよ。一緒に行くよハヤブーたち。まだ終わりじゃない。大将来天殺。私の勝ちだよ。
3 levels for Lulu.
Don't cost you. I'll finally pay you back for what you've done to me. Get lost, Illume. I've got bigger problems than you. How dare you? Not some mere pest you can ignore? You insist on staying in my way? I'll give you a fight, but it'll be a short one. Suffer me for making fool of. You're slow. Time to waste talking good. Spent fighting.
貴様を倒し、この戦いに終止符を打つ。さあ、最後の仕上げだ。二人のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。幸せつかめと轟き叫ぶ。バークメス。ゴッドフィンガー。セイキ。は。ラブラブ。天井系。俺たちの勝ちだ。おのれ。
Huzzah! 4 levels.
Why? It takes strength beyond even the strongest. How am I losing? What's a senseless question? Someone infected with a very heart by DG cells can never be a true fighter. Anyone who uses DG cells for evil is but the enemy of the world and us. Be gone, Ulume Ishikawa, and take the DG cells with you.
And that's the end of Illume!
Dad, Kyoji, I swear I'll strike down anyone who dares misuse the DG cells. And I'll pray that your dream comes true one day, for the Ultimate Gundam's true completion.
I could totally just zeal up and solve this, but let me see if I can't clear out the enemy first. Y'all don't have regular charge, but you do! Oh, hold on, we need to go fast. Oh. Hold on. Win 3R1! And that gives you a zeal. Midnight Circular is good enough. Nobody dies. And the support dies. Excellent. Let's pop this. Yep, that was a press.
その所業を見過ごすわけにはいかない。ナイトさん、今です。やるぞ、朝中よもぎ。レックスドーファイヤー。
I have no enemies left. And a full count. Awaken. And into position.
The infant has arrived at destination in 2 turns.
Amina! Yes, ma'am. Expanding near system near canines. Yes, ma'am. Expanding system near canines effective range.
Wait, what are you doing?
Using Neurocanine to channel Wisex's will into the ruins of the control system. That will disable all its functions.
No, you can't! These runes are our only chance against the Evolvers! That's what you think! Will doesn't need Evolver's power? Stop! Cease this! You don't even know the true meaning of power! Overwhelming strength is necessary to force the mass to submit to you! You need no such thing to lead others. And neither does the world. That was a decision everyone who survived the Revolutionary War.
Etchka, it's up to you! Channeling everyone's thoughts and feelings into Neurocanine.
No! Stop!
We hereby reject the Evolvers! Boom! Blow away the controls. Jabril has been defeated! We've confirmed our own systems are offline! It worked! Lord Jabril is dead for real this time!
Ray, did it!
Shirako's long has his trump card! The bombardment should stop now! Not that it was a concern, really, we just had to cast bonds. Ah, yes, there's the man! I can always obtain more ruins.
Shirako! Ha! We actually got you to show up! Yeah, you keep telling yourself that while you still can.
I only speak the truth. I'll admit your power is impressive, but that power means nothing without the intellect to put it to proper use. You need a skilled leader, someone like me.
Position's taken. Sorry. Etsuka's a great representative for the AI event.
Perhaps it's people's duty to choose their leader. But if the masses are foolish, then the leaders they elect would be just as foolish.
You seriously spouting that garbage? You're either an armchair intellectual completely detached from reality or a simple tyrant. Call us foolish, but mankind has overcome its failures and mistakes to obtain peace. Only thing taking lives does ruin possibilities, which is no better than stealing away futures. You're just trying to eliminate those who don't act the way you want. You're no different from the evolvers trying to select worthy humans. You don't think of people as people, you're just as twisted as old Pasado.
I'd rather not be compared to him. I have a future in mind. All he wanted was to entertain himself.
Oh yeah? Well, that's it, you're both just villains toying with the lives of others. So what, you just want to take over the world?
I am only a trailblazer. Once the path is laid, I'll select someone else to take the reins. And if Etsuka wife Fran Bennett won't accept my offer, then I'll just have to find another candidate.
You're a coward. You think you're above everything and do nothing but look down on the world and the people who live in it.
I am above everything. I have the wits, the resources, and the power. And you're about to learn. Behold, power enough to change the world.
The Devil Gundam! Probably just a copy made of DG cells. Nothing to be scared of.
Unfortunately for you, this is the original. I retrieved the Devil Gundam's core and restored it after your battle.
So we hadn't completely beaten it after all? Domo! I know! Master! Hold tight, Devil Gundam. I'll save you for sure this time.
A futile effort. The new data I fed it, you'll find it much harder to destroy its control program.
Now, Devil Gundam, destroy these obstacles barring our path to a new world. Devil Gundam is approaching!
Now that the enemy leader Peptus Rocco has come out, he has our highest priority.
Benny's only here because he's sure he'll win. But you know what to say about moss and flames.
Say your prayers, we're gonna squash you. The O isn't just a mobile suit. It's the most powerful mobile weapon ever created. Strengthened by technology from many different civilizations. And with me piloting it, no one can stop it until you deplete its HP. And arrogance here will be your downfall. Did you just see me one-shot freaking Yazan? Then come, Camille Bidon. Your existence is a single strain on my perfect record. You'll pay for what you did to me during the Grips conflict.
Patimus Shirako. We're finishing this. By overcoming you, the world can move forward.
What? Why 0? Now it's the other way around. That was weird.
Almira Ray, even though he's the one that caught the new type's trailblazer, has ended up as a mere foot soldier. I assume you want to say you're different?
I am. Those with talent have a duty to use it. It's my destiny to become the leader of the next era.
Keep bragging about becoming a leader, and yet here you are on the front lines. You must be confident.
It's a perfect opportunity. I will defeat you right in front of Shah Aznable. You will both know that you're mediocre compared to me.
Not a trophy to prove someone else's worth. I'm a human being. You see me as some tool for your own misguided delusions.
そのプレッシャーを止める。距離があるからといってよし行けるぞ。直撃させる。 気に入らんな。アムロレイ、時代は貴様を必要としていないのだよ。身の程知らずが落ちろ。
落ちろ。
雑な攻撃を。
Brain. That works. Awaken?
Tachi. Optimus Shirako. You once hid your identity as Shaw and ran away from your duty. It's the kind of man you are. That's all in the past. Now I try to overcome my hesitation and become a man worthy of the name Shar Aznable. You'll never be able to. The title of Red Comet already has a life of its own. It's become a fantasy to the people. But me, I'll surpass such fantasies and become the architect of a new world. You're just someone who uses others for his own gain. A man who isn't willing to shed his own blood. You aren't fit to lead. Overcoming the title of Red Comet is my mission. I'll show you my determination.
立松シロッコ、覚悟してもらおう。迷いはとうに振り切っている。やってみるさ。遅い。これで終わらせる。
シャーシャー。
なんのこの程度では私は倒せん。死にに来たか。向かったな。そんなものではな。
Buster Rancher.
Ooh, yes. Stop on my road. You'll pay for placing me on the same rung as old Poseidon. Well, you talk and act exactly like him. But we strive towards different goals, and mine awaits my victory. If your only goal is to beat us, then we really can't let you have the world. He's exerting pressure on me? It's not like Camille to Bedans or Shaw's. Is this someone who can truly change the world? Don't talk about the future, you don't have any hopes or dreams. You're not strong enough to shoulder the future of humanity, Patrick Shirako.
ヘビーメタルと似たような兵器なら変なところに当たるな。
少しはできるようだが
死にに来たか。とどめを刺してやる。死ねえ。
マーク2ならまだいける。
Really, Jet Jaguar? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on, that's your ace bonus, right? You have a thing. At 170 morale, activate Zeal, Axel, Fortune, gain Bullseye, Flash, and Soul. Oh, my man! Well, if we're going to do it with gusto. Get calculated.
ジェットジャガーを最強にするプロトコルを送る。
私の名はジェットジャガー PP。テロ2とジェットジャガーの遥かなる末裔です。破局に対抗す
You
る
have been
力を得
calculated
る
and
ため
found wanting.
時間の中で誕生を繰り返してきました。私たちを止めることはできません。
We're not going to go in ham on you. You get the final blow, though, obviously. Scirocco! So you've come, Camille Badon. I will personally see to your demise. The wound you dealt me forced me to postpone all my plans. You'll pay dearly. You call yourself the leader of the New World, but clearly haven't thrown away all your emotions. You and Shaw are exceptions. You two are responsible for the single stain on my being, and I'll make both of you regret it. Can't overwhelm me with your grudge. I carried the hopes of too many people with me. Time to put it into this, Scirocco. This world is no place for you. course, we had to get Master Asia and Domon over here. All combat is over. Why would you do such a thing? Barriers, sir. Can't hurt the Methus. They're really going after the Methus. Now to go after the boat, that tracks. That intuition's still active though. Lol lol lol. Oh, what? First, get fixed. Second, stop getting hit. Oh, are you out of range? Yeah, Devil Gundam's out of range. Okay. Alright, I didn't... Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, wrong button. Beam rifle and hidden arms, that's it? Boo! Guess. Gonna have to go too far away. I mean, while I'm here. That's free soul. Alright then.
Devil Gundam, thinking back, you and I are quite alike. Both of us strayed from our path to walk one of evil, but Domon saved me. Your suffering will not last much longer. Domon will come for you! And then you will awaken to your true purpose.
わしの力を受けろ、デビルガンダム。そしてとどめだ。流派東方腐敗が最終奥義、赤波天狂剣。わしの影を狙いおったか。
あとは私たちが。
Come forth, Punch Girl.
私インベルを信じる。だからインベルも私を信じて。いっけー！とどめの一発！
You're not the Devil Gundam. Your true name is the Ultimate Gundam. Dig deep. Remember your true purpose: to save the Earth and its people. You're my family's dream. I'll free you from this evil myself.
There we go. Into the attack! Didn't mean to turn it on, actually. Don't care if it's a Gundam or a wizard.
Mokyo Gundam type と確認。攻撃を開始する。
I don't need to hit him that hard, but...
Yet another fool shackled by tradition. You can never understand my purpose. Yeah, I'm a fool, so what? I don't get how people work. In my eyes, you're the same as kaiju. Handling kaiju bent on destroying the world is our job. Get ready! So you never made anything you don't understand. What an old-fashioned way of thinking. You're not wrong. I ain't on this side of 5,000 year olds or nothing. You always stay the same. Like how bad guys are always bad guys. As long as Dynasty and I are around, won't let evil run amok.
All my charms and my affections move in my direction. Hey L, I need you to charge. Justified. Really? Oh. Forgot about that.
I'm surprised you're alive, Patmos Shirako. Should say the same to you, Lelouch v. Britannia. I did die, while you only ran and hid. Seems you're not happy with my attempting to reform the world you once led. I have no issues with reforms. The world is still appearing in a transition after all. But to hand the world over to someone who ran from revolutionary war would be to spit on the graves of its sacrifices. Then come with me, Lelouch. I can give you a role suited to your talents. Do you think I'd simply wag my tail and join you like a dog? If not, then be gone. The world I'll lead has no place for you. There's no place for me anywhere. That gives me the strength to risk my life and fight, to eliminate people like you.
Captain Shirago, I request a dialogue with you.
What?
My data indicates that throughout history of the world, ruled by self-righteous leaders always ends in a downfall. Despite knowing that fact, would you still choose tyranny, the ultimate form of concentrated authority? Let us discuss this independently of your proxy leader facade.
In the end, you million AI, you lack the sense to understand my vision.
I perceive your rejection of dialogue and tried fighting shot following is an admission of logical defeat. To prove the aforementioned data, I will now end your ambitions.
I wanted to talk. You're a dumb AI.
Alright, fuck you.
Braveです.
行きますよ、ゼルガード。ゼルガード、あなたと共に。断りを超える。全てを終わらせるために。
終わりと始まり、それは一つ。
天地神明、その真実を。そこがきっと私たちの向かう先。
You're gonna hit that hard? You have Valor active and I don't know why. Who made you mad?
Camille told us all about the evil stuff you pulled. I will have a look at reality, how this mage and maskers and embroil all of humankind in war, but I'm more logical than them. That isn't the issue here. You think of everyone else's tools. I can't let that fly. You speak as though you don't use Valkyrie's music as a tool yourself. That's not the same at all. Their music saved me and I'm risking my life trying to protect them. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Protect the world from insane people like you trying to keep Freya singing alive.
Shozama?
Pilots that aura battle, I'm sure you can understand one fact. Drake Luft had no vision. Even if he had taken over the world, nothing would have come of it. And you're saying you have one? My only job is to open the door to a new world. I'll leave what's beyond it to its new leader. Don't act like you're some wise man. Just self-centered wannabe mastermind who lacks will and resolve to take any real responsibility. Someone like you can never accomplish anything. You just want to mess with the world and get out of here!
Oh no. Patrimus Shirako, you gave up midway to the Revolutionary War, now you show up like this? Aren't you embarrassed? That wasn't really my presence on the stage. While Gilbert, Durandal, Haman, Karn, and Trace Kushana were all going at it, you shut yourself away and started acting like a big, important observer. You don't have the right to say shit. A mere ninja criticizing me? You think too highly of yourself. Know your place, Hayes Lackey. I may have been a lackey, but I saw a lot of people die in that war, so I have a few things of my own to say. Patrimus Shirako, Ghost of Revolutionary War, be gone! Bonk. Standing by. Oh, you're coming up just short? Alright, Shirako has regen. I can just skip my turn. I didn't make sure you got extra credit for that. More DG cells though. 8 levels. Devil Gundam stopped, but not fully. Withdraw, Devil Gundam. Zoop. Slipped away. DG cells are capable of self-regenerating. The DG cells are capable of self-regenerating. We don't take it down here. It will revive again. Correct, and it will continue to serve me. I don't think so, Patrick Shirako. Devil Ultimate Gun on my dad and brother's stream. I'll beat down anyone who tries to use it for personal gain. Hey, you're almost dead? Let's bring in people. Because Raideen hasn't spoken. Shion. Soletta. Combattler. Ciela. Echka. sir. Do you mind? Alright, you've recovered. Hold on, let's... Not unit list, search. Disruption. No, I used yours already. Let's do Kosuke. I see. You're the boy Shot was so obsessed with. The one who can lay bare the cycle of reincarnation. I have a name, you know. It's Shion Zappa. I'm not a tool for others' ambitions. In that case, I'll send you right back to Byston Well by taking your life. You think you can lead the world when you've got no regard for human life? No, I'm not interested in being a leader or a ruler. Only a trailblazer. You talk big, but in the end, you're just an irresponsible maniac. Ma'am. Don't be sneaking in hits.
Pat Mishirako, I'll never accept a man like you as the world's guide.
Right, Dean? A relic of the Empire of Mu. Its brilliance is wasted on fools who reject me.
Don't think for a second that anything you say is going to stop us. I'll fight with everything, just so I have to protect the world from arrogant would-be tyrants like you.
Target, lock on.
If we don't stop you, you'll waste the blood that's been shed.
Revolutions require bloodshed, and the world still hasn't changed.
You're not after a revolution, you just want complete control over the world.
And I have the power to obtain it. The post-revolutionary war will be led by me.
Target acquired. Patimus Shirako. I refuse to accept you.
We haven't seen the beam rifle actually land a hit. You have any idea what you're doing right now? Allow me to ask you instead. Do you have any idea what the new world I wish to guide is like?
You don't, I'm sure. That's why you're trying to reject me.
I can see one thing for sure, at least. No one of you takes human life so lightly could ever be allowed to be a leader. You're done for. My dog will make sure of it.
世界は身勝手な理屈では動かないんです。サパ舞い踊れ旋風行ってバーテックス
バカな押されているだと無謀な行動は死につながると知れ沈め
I mean, maybe there's a dynamic animation for it hitting. I don't know. I'd like to find out about this shit. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna vote everyone who has already said things. You will not say things. You will also not say things. Char, you won't talk. Lulu had his words. Stop attacking my boat. Armored row. Galma, maybe. You won't. Camille gets the last laugh. Nothing set. Damn. Dababa. Combat to the V. Your efforts in the war against Cambellis are truly commendable. You take your commendation and shove it. You're not our boss or anything. Yes, at least. The day will come when you're under my command. Yeah, says who? We're fighting to protect peace and freedom. And you're the bad guy here. Who cares about anything you say? And then Doman. Vulcan! Do not support. I will personally eliminate this obstacle to my plans. Prepare yourself, King of Hearts. Not scared of some puppeteer coming out from behind the curtain? I'll fight you, Patrick Scirocco. Brute strength, that's all any of you are. You have no foresight. The only rule sorted for you is that of a guard dog. The O will bring your Shuffle Alliance low. The weaker the dog, the louder they bark. But enough talking, my pistol put an end to your ambitions. You don't have to hit, you just have to not die. Alright, Battleship Captain had nothing to say. Do we have persist? Yes. Etsuko wife Franbonet, this is my final warning. Cease combat immediately and do as I say. My choice remains the same. I reject you. And you wish to engulf the world in war. The Advent doesn't want the world you selfishly envision. I'm not the only one who thinks so. I speak for everyone granting me their strength. Unfortunate. I will have to seize Advent by force. You're welcome to try. We won't entreat even a single step of anyone threatening our peace and freedom. I've heard you come from Mercury. Considering I've been on Jupiter, surely you can understand where I'm coming from. But Mercury and Jupiter are completely different directions, and they're completely different planets! When you look from a distance with eyes unobstructed, you see how foolish the people on the little planet. You can't just know what it's like from people that far away. I met so many people, learned so many things traveling with the Advent. You can't just make up whatever you want, then use an excuse to start a war.
世界を裏から支配するなんて卑怯です。ヨリネさんとみんなのために私やります。自分勝手な理由で誰かを傷つけるなんてそんなことしちゃダメです。みんな集まって。これで決めます。
なんだとバカな。
みんなありがとう。
12 levels. Move, Dio! Why won't you move? This is how it always ends for men whose only talent is using others. Are you referring to Lord Gingerbrill? Gingerbrill. If so, you're sorely mistaken. He was simply a piece on my board.
Never once thought of him as a comrade. Not that. You've been trying to use Revolution War to fuel your own greed. Trace the dreamer, Durindal the coward, Haman the incompetent. None of them are worthy of standing by my side. You're the worst kind of person. Lelouch the fraud, Miliano the other dreamer, Shaw the clown are no different. You just gave your game away, Shirako. What? Trace Kushranada, Gilbert Durandal, Haman Karn. They all staked their lives on their ideals during the Revolutionary War. But not you. All you did was assert the situation after you lost to Camille. You only came out today because you saw the perfect opportunity. You think you're an observer on high, but you're just a coward. You're not ready to spill your own blood. We won't let you destroy this piece. It was built on the backs of too many sacrifices. Goes out to Poseidon then stole his technology. You used Drake and shot just to mold things in your favor. The way you pretend to be an observer proves you don't have the determination to shoulder this world's burdens or risk your life to shape its future. Worldly fools like yourselves would never understand a great existence like mine. Come, Devil Gundam! Set a course for Earth and destroy all of humanity! Patrick Shirako, don't you dare! Fools, every last one of you. Total annihilation is the only lot you deserve. Looking down on others to the end, you really can't do anything else. It's over, Shirako. Admit defeat. Cannot allow myself to die here. I'll crush your mind again if I need to. I don't think so. I'll protect Camille. How dare you block my psycho wave? Just a man who failed to become a new type. It's the older generation's duty to protect those who shoulder the future. It is the young who will change the world. I won't let someone who refuses to accept that reality take Camille. Curse you, Shah! Farewell, ghosts of the Revolutionary War. Trace, the world you all led us to is safe in our hands. You're alright, Camille. Thank you, Captain. Still have regrets from back then, but I've overcome them now, just as you have. Captain? One less thing to take to my grave. It's far too early to retire. Overall. We'll have a long road ahead of us, remember that. I'd like to believe as much at least. Now we just have to stop the Devil Gundam! Something's approaching from the atmosphere! Thoughts! On Kokudai Shogun! The animus beast Madolo! Spectres of the Mighty! Channel your power here through Midolo! What? The jealous evil witch inside the Devil Gundam! That's not good! The Devil Gundam's still moving! Is the Infernal Alliance controlling it? Correct. It will become, true to its name, a being of darkness, a true devil. I hope you're watching, Evolvers. This time it will be using the Devil Gundam. What do you mean by that? It first decided to extinguish humanity because of will force. What? I thought it was because the Devil Gundam would be sent from the impact of it hitting Earth. Is will force responsible for it all? Worry not. From this day forth it will be the Infernal Alliance's tool. Devil Gundam, offer your devilish power to us. The hell is this power? Using attacks like that, so obviously the Devil Gundam got even stronger. If that was a direct hit on the ruins, they're beginning to collapse. I hope you saw that Animus Clan. I'll destroy all traces of your existence. With me, Devil Gundam. Leave no further use of this place. Hold it on, Kokudai Shogun! You're too late. The world will fall into the Infernal Alliance's hands. We've lost the Infernal Alliance's signal! The ruins have begun to collapse. All units evacuate the area! No. Damn it! In the hangar. Got a report the Evolver's ruins are completely collapsed. Then our battle with Patrick Shirako is over. Camille! Shirako was always taking advantage of others, but maybe he was being used too. By will force? That could be part of it. It also could be something bigger. Like the drive to conquer the world spurring him on? Things like anger, hatred, anxiety, envy, and greed. At one point, these emotions prevailed in the world. Yeah. And Kokutai Shogun said the Dark Velvet Gundam. Bleh. I had to autocorrect 2 names. On Kokutai Shogun said the Devil Gundam went berserk because of will force. Maybe that was affecting it too. Trocco scorned those emotions as foolish, but in the end, they swallowed him up. And even when the world changed, he never did. Ghost of the Revolutionary War. The name suits him. Now that we've defeated him, we can truly put that war behind us. No, not yet. Violence is about to rob the world of peace and freedom once again. It's our job to stop it. That's what we've been entrusted. Yeah.
Everyone, I have something to tell you all. We just received word that the Infernal Alliance has begun a full-scale invasion of Earth.
Wait, what?
We begun engaging the Evolvers and Raw Valiant forces already deployed. Of course, they're also attacking humanity.
Taking advantage of the chaos to finally make their move. After the Devil Gundam's in their hands now. We have the Evolvers, Raw Val, and now the Infernal Alliance. They're running wild all over the planet!
What's gonna happen to the world? Well, one battle at a time, we solve all problems. Such is the nature of Endgame. More DG cells, Cycle Frame, S adapter, and yet still none items that give us After Image. Because, you know, we got the silly line of Namdaka Beam. If we can give Domo a piece of equipment that gives him After Image, we can have Koto Shadow! Barrier. Anyway, as we were... Maybe I've missed something that gives us After Image. Stores 20% of HP at 100% activates Love. Free Love? That should be on somebody. Proof of Brave. Been using support attack. That's neat. When did I get that? Rescue unit S regains repair and resupplies. That's on the... Assist charges. Oh, Pink Arrow does not give movement. Neutron metal is not on someone? That's kind of surprising. Microplanet energy. Who has that? Oh. Huh. Going through every item to continue to look for... I guess there's just not anything that gives after image. That sucks. I mean, not every game has it, but some games have had it. Damn. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna make sure everyone that I'm gonna be using going forward has support attack. I might throw some more money at people, but for now, after that 5-minute hesitation to end the stage, next time, secrets.
ゲーム中断か。いい
Ew.
だろう。君には疲れを癒す権利がある。そして君には私の計画の行く末を見守る義務がある。観測者として私の計画を見届け、記録してもらわなければならない。休憩が済んだら速やかに再開してもらうよ。私は待っている。たとえ何百年経とうともね。だが君が男性の場合はその限りではない。それだけは言っておこう。
All combat is over. Now that you've tasted victory, I'm sure you'll be back.